Hey guys, tonight what's for dinner question is being answered by a new recipe to me. I'm going to have it listed in the description box below. So we started out with 2 of the 28-ounce cans of the Bush's baked beans. I'm using the original. You could use whatever your favorite kind of baked beans or Bush's bean is. And then to that, we're going to add Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and mustard. The recipe calls for Dijon mustard, but I didn't have enough, so I just used regular brown mustard. Next, we're gonna add in a green pepper and chopped onion. Moving right along now, we're gonna add ketchup, your favorite barbecue sauce. I'll show you the one that I'm using. Is this Sweet D's. It's sold in our Walmart here. Brown sugar. We're gonna give this a good stir. I was just checking the recipe to make sure there was nothing that I forgot. My oven is preheating on 350 degrees. My dryer is going in the background, so hopefully it's not too loud. Got everything mixed up. Now, I have browned some hamburger. We're gonna add that in. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Gonna get that all incorporated. I have a 9x13 dish, casserole dish. I have sprayed it with nonstick cooking spray. I'm going to dump our mixture into our casserole dish. All right, we're gonna get this all smoothed out as best as we can. And then I had some bacon left over from dinner last night. I went ahead and cooked up extra bacon knowing I was gonna make this tonight. You're gonna sprinkle your bacon pieces all over the top. This is gonna get covered with aluminum foil and it's gonna go into our preheated oven for 50 minutes. Our dinner just came out of the oven. The recipe says to let this sit when it comes out of the oven for 10 minutes and the liquid will thicken up. So I'll be back once I get this plated. My house smells wonderful and I'm dying to dig in. And here is dinner tonight at our house. Amped up baked beans. I'll be sure to put this recipe in the description box below as well. I'm looking forward to giving this a try. All right, so what I do is I have my crock pot. We are going to do a recipe tonight that I found off of TikTok. And I think it will be right up my husband's alley. So you take a 2-pound bag of the meatballs and you pour them in your crock pot. I am just using the home style meatballs from Great Value. Next up, I'm going to mix the topping for the meatballs. I'm just gonna pour in some water. I have salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. I'm going to add beef base. You could use beef broth if you have that. I just didn't have any. We're gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna give this I'm kind of messy today, huh? All right, we're gonna give this a really good mix. That, better than bouillon beef base. It's a little bit expensive, but the jar lasts a while. And it's like the flavor is so good. Then the last thing that we're gonna add is 2 packets of brown gravy mix. And we're gonna get that mixed in as well. We are going to pour this mixture over our frozen meatballs. We are gonna put this lid on and we're gonna cook on high for 3 hours. Halfway through, you wanna make sure that you turn the meatballs and make sure that everything is coated. So 3 hours on high. Our meatballs have cooked the full 3 hours. Sorry about all the steam. Go ahead and give them a stir. They smell very good. And you can't see very well, but the liquid is still pretty thin. So what we're gonna do, I'm just trying to make sure there's liquid all over these so they don't dry out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a slurry, a cornstarch slurry, and we're gonna add the slurry to the gravy to thicken it up. So I've got my little jar here, or my little bowl. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of water and give it a good mix. Okay, I've got my slurry all mixed up. Gonna give it a pour. We're gonna mix this all up. We're gonna put the lid on and let that cornstarch start to thicken up the gravy while I fix the sides. For sides tonight, I'm just gonna make some sweet peas, which are my husband's favorite. And I'm gonna make just a bag of instant mashed potatoes. We love these. And I always think that they're perfect whenever you're gonna put gravy on top of them. So I'm gonna get these done and then it's almost time to eat. And here is dinner tonight at our house. Salisbury steak meatballs, peas, and mashed potatoes.